Hello there, and welcome to part 1 of the Paladin playthrough. I'm NeoArtorias, and I'll be taking you through this, let's say, it's not really offering you anything new. It's just a way that I haven't played the game before. I'm going to be faith strength build, obviously with lots of health and endurance, so I can be a paladin, and I'm going to be using mostly hammers. Well, actually, I wouldn't want to deviate from the hammers bit because I enjoy the hammers. So yeah, let's see how we do here. New game. Name. Apologise about my voice, by the way. I'm just shrugging off the end of a cold. I'll try my very best not to disease the mic up. Name. The temptation here is to call him Artorias, but I have about 3 characters called Artorias now, and my Demon Soul character is called Artorias. I think, yeah, bit of a blaze blue nerd, so that will do. Male. Now, as far as class is concerned, I was thinking cleric. Not only is it a good build anyway for people who want to go for strength, as it only starts at level 2, and it has pretty good stats apart from the endurance and intelligence. I am not going to be focusing on dexterity or intelligence, so they're not important to me. I'm going to upgrade my attunement to level 16. I think, yeah, that's definitely the build. Okay, gift, master's key. If I'm a thief, then I'll pick another item. But if I'm anyone else, any other class at all, I'll pick the master key because it's actually useful. Average. I'm not too fussed about the face, although vaguely human would be nice. Yeah, I'm not going to need to edit that one so it looks a bit more human. No, that's fine. Whoa. Cool. It looks like Raziel. Colour, black, whatever. Okay, that's fine. Enjoy the intro, everyone.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Asylum and her daughters of chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Okay, so that was the intro, which I totally love. I do love that intro, and as an interesting point, provided you don't skip it, that is the most amount of story you're provided with in one go for the entire thing, which I think says quite a lot about this game. It's very, very rare these days to find a game where the story's optional. I mean, you can either, it's yours to discover, you can go for that, you can read out descriptions, you can exhaust characters' conversations, or you can just chop mans up, basically. So yeah, anyway, this is going to be my Paladin playthrough. I'm going to be using hammers, maces, hitty weapons, basically, all the way through, until I have so much strength that I can use the ridiculous massive weapons, which I've never actually done. I've never done this playthrough before. I've never paid the miracles much mind. I've usually been interested in the shooty or fiery magics. So this bonfire. Might as well rest. Oh, does anyone know? I'm assuming somebody does. If you don't light this bonfire, and you carry on, and you die, what happens? I'm assuming you just start either in your cell or there. Look, there he is. Hidden. Yeah, I could fight him now. In fact, I'd get an awesome hammer, but I'm not going to fight him now. Since I'm going to be wearing some heavy armour, I'm trying to avoid the horrendously slow roll. I don't mind the medium roll. In fact, I've accepted the medium roll. But I can't do the horrendous slow roll. Duff. Oh, this mace is cool. I want to avoid Havel's Ring as well, so it'll probably be at the cost of some heavy armour, I guess. I'll be wearing just the medium armour sets. Because I like both my ring slots. Oh no. Okay, and here's the guy who helped us out, who I believe helped us and then immediately fell down here. So, oh, I'm also going to speak to characters and let you listen to the dialogue, so here we go.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I were both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. In thine exodus from the undead asylum, maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Okay. I've got to say, the voice acting in this one I do much prefer to Demon Souls. Although there are some good ones in Demon Souls, there are also some ones that you go, is that a human voice? Just open this shortcut. And I believe that was that guy dying. Outside sources say that his name's Oscar. I haven't found anything in the game that suggests his name is Oscar. But just so you know, outside sources. Roll. I don't think so. I do love doing that. Okay. I'm gonna get quite high faith as well. I don't see any point in getting to 50 faith. I won't be able to use the Sunlight Spear anyway, because I need Gwyn's soul, which I only get for being Gwyn. Pow. Okay. Duff. Duff. Ooh. As luck would have it, the mace is actually a really good weapon. I'm going to stick with it for a while and upgrade it. I think I'll eventually upgrade it to a divine mace. So I can, just so that I can go down to the catacombs with it. I know you can fight Nito without a divine weapon, but I'm not putting myself through that. Okay, Asylum Demon. Wow, never actually started with a mace. I didn't. That's pretty impressive. Giving me a free hit move. Whoop. Oh, he's gonna hit me. I thought that move would kill him. Clearly not. Ow. Okay. Excellent. Oh, I apologise, by the way, for the amateur nature of these recordings. This is actually the second video that I'll be adding to this channel. The other one being a video that started off on my laptop, seeming very impressive, and then when I uploaded it, the game sounds seemed to massively overpower the audio of both me and my friend. However, still check the video out, they're rather funny. Be on my channel, it's a Sony All-Stars Battle Royale. A couple of me and my friend just messing about on it. Okay, here we go.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Okay, so here we are in Lordran. I love the music at the Firelink Shrine. Luckily, this is a place we'll be passing through, returning to, resting at, whatever, a lot. So, that's all good. Yeah, I'll speak to this guy. I hope you're in a good mood, because he's a bit of a Debbie Downer, this one.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess, fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first, but there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum, but too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
So yeah, that's the first guy you meet, who sat right next to the bonfire and just cheering everyone up. Humanity. I think my videos I'm going to make about between 20 minutes and half an hour long. 20 minutes rather, not minutes. The rest of this video is going to be me exploring the Firelink Shrine and getting some items, talking to some dudes. In here we'll find Petrus, that's him. There's not much use me talking to him just yet, but I will, so I can exhaust his early conversations, because I intend to complete as many character storylines as I can in this playthrough. Basically the point of this playthrough is so you guys can see as much of the game as possible that I know about. So I'll try my best not to miss any bits. And this is Petrus.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Firelink. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Lovely guy. Let's try again.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Patronised us the second time, with a copper coin. Distract the dude with a shiny trinket. I'll give him another
Oh
chance.
my. You again? Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you? Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods. Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Okay, so basically, that guy has first been rude, then patronised us, and then said, "Do you fancy giving me some souls?" Not the best guy. Let's learn his gesture. Okay, so I think first I don't need seek guidance. I've already got heal. You know what I just realised? Forgot to pick up the talisman. Ah well, there is actually a better talisman.
The effectiveness of the teachings depend.
Yeah, there's a better talisman just over here. Can't believe I forgot that. Which one? Oh, the canvas talisman. I'm pretty sure it's not as good as this one. So, since I'm following the Way of White storyline, we'll have to go down to the catacombs pretty early to save Rhea, so she can sell me awesome miracles. I would like the ivory talisman. I'm not sure if you can buy them or not, but I'd rather Rhea didn't die, so I'll just not have the ivory talisman. Morning Star and a talisman. The Morning Star as well. I think I'll be going through the Undead Burg with that because it's got a bleed effect. Oh no, I did pick up the canvas talisman. Meh. Which one is better? Ah, actually, it's got an A scaling with faith. That one is just better. Okay. Ignore me then. I've put it in the wrong slot as well. Good start, by the way. Mace. Excellent. Okay. What do we have here? Useful, although I could actually have the Homeward miracle this time, but I'm not going to because I'm only going to have 4 slots and I'd rather use them for things that can hurt people or heal me or whatever. I'm not going to fight those. I suck at fighting skeletons the best of times, but early on I do very little damage to them. So I'm going to ignore them for now and collect this item. I'll end this video with me levelling up. Soul of Lost Undead. I'll use these soul items as I get them, rather than have them build up in my inventory. Roll. Okay. Let's just explore down here. I'm going to go and talk to the Firekeeper, despite her having no tongue. So she can reinforce your Estus Flask, and there's an event halfway, well, near enough halfway through the game, at which you can save her life, and then she will talk, which is fun. Okay, so I'm going to end the video here, mostly because the next one is going to be me going through the entire Undead Burg. Thank you for joining me on this one video. I hope you all join me again, and I'll see you soon.